Midas's Mythic Drum Gun is officially here, alongside two other brand new items. There's a lot of gun changes, a whole lot of other updates to the game, so make sure you stick around for today's entire video to not only find out why one of your favorite guns might be harder to find, but also just to figure everything out. Subscribe down below for more Fortnite updates and other tips. In order to get Midas's Mythic Drum Gun, all you have to do is land on the yacht here and quickly run up to Midas. He's not a boss that you have to take out, making this the easiest Mythic to obtain this season. It costs a total of 600 gold, so we're going to quickly heal up here and then take a couple people out who have landed on the ship. Now, the Mythic Drum Gun is not the Mythic Drum Gun you all know and have loved from the past. It has been updated. It now has mods on it, and like all Mythics, these are not mods that you can change on this item. Okay, that was relatively easy. Nice, first kill of the day using the drum gun. We are going to be trying to use this gun as much as possible, giving you first gameplay and first looks at it. But do note, sometimes we're going to have to use the shotgun during this video. Now, if you didn't watch our drum gun video from last week, I was experimenting with the attachments, trying to use it at longer ranges. I don't think this is the meta for this item, so I'm not going to be playing it like that. And if you didn't know, there is a terminal back here that you can upgrade any gun to legendary for 500 gold, and you can rift out for 300 gold. But I don't have much gold myself at the moment, so I'm not going to waste my gold on that. So the differences between this and the legendary version of this gun is this does 13.3 DPS more, which may not seem like a lot, but it all adds up in the long run. Now, also, other new items that we've gotten from this update is the Banana of the Gods. This is a really good item. Something else that has changed quickly, I'll note, is the chains of Hades now do 40 damage when you pull people towards you. They no longer deal that lower amount of damage. Banana of the Gods gives you the Zeus effect. Not only will you be running faster in the game, it will make you jump higher up in the air as well, and also heal you similar to Slurp Juices. Really good healing item. We're going to wait till I lose some health before I use it. You might have noticed I just picked up another new item here, and that is the new version of the Deagle. Maybe one day I'll be able to hit my shots if the gods answer me. Now, the Deagle, you can put scopes on it. Apparently, you can even put a sniper scope on this, but we're going to have to wait until those spawn in to test that out fully. Now, snipers have been given a nerf, but more on that shortly. Let's quickly talk about the Mythic Drum Gun more. It has a red dot scope on it. It has the drum attachment on it, and it also has vertical foregrip and muzzle brake, basically reducing recoil and spread overall. Now, can I go all the way up here if I dash from here? I did see a llama, and I want to see if llamas drop the bananas of the gods, because I'm not actually sure if you can stack multiple bananas of the gods. They can spawn anywhere, but they're also likely to spawn in produce boxes. So if you use the drop maps that I'll link down in the description, you'll be a lot more likely to find the bananas of the gods. I have a feeling someone might be camping here, so I'm actually going to throw this down here before pulling down the trophy. And there is another banana of the gods here. And yes, you can stack more than 3 of them, apparently. 3 or more, potentially. You see here, Deagle works really nice hitting those headshots, and you can put any attachment on it. Not sure if having a silencer on it is really going to be meta or not. But if you guys like the sniper at all, you're probably going to love using this, because it's basically a sniper with 7 bullets that shoots a lot faster. Another item that's going to change is Flowberry Fizz. It no longer gives you anti-grav for 10 seconds. It gives you anti-grav for 5 seconds. So big nerf to this item here. Probably won't feel it in the long run, but a lot of players will. Oh, I have 4 bananas of the gods. Interesting. See here how much damage that does. Do note that the bosses do have different health depending on what mode you're playing. So in solos, they have a lot less health compared to squads. Now, we are going to go for the medallion here, and I am going to leave the Hades mythic because I do have the drum gun, which works very similar. Do note as well, the bosses now drop Flowberry Fizz. They no longer drop 2 big pots. There's a bunch of other updates alongside this update, and they are as follows. I recorded them earlier so I can go over them and show you pictures of them. All of the bonus reward styles have been revealed. The green ones are by far my favorite, but all of them look pretty nice all in all, especially on performance mode. The blue ones are quite sick as well. And finally here we have the Titanfall ones, which are purple with a nice fire red going over the top. Definitely my favorite from this last batch here is the Titanfall Aphrodite skin. Comment down below what your favorite color of all of these super styles is. All of the Korra stuff has finally been announced and it will be coming out next week on April 2nd. In order to unlock any of this stuff, you have to wait for this date to come by, go to your quest tab, and there'll be quests here to do in order to unlock Korra. Her pickaxes are made from ice, which looks super sick. You have all of the elements as a contrail, and then also it has been revealed that her glider is an air nomad glider, and her second style is in the avatar state with Rava on the front. Apparently during these challenges, like a week or two after this, an iceberg will be appearing for these quests, which Aang and Appa will eventually come out of. Appa's probably going to be a reskinned Colombo because they look the same in terms of size and the amount of legs, and you'll probably be able to get the original team avatar from the item store then. We're unsure whether or not we'll have other elements. There's a whole lot of skins coming to the game. One of them that's already here is the dynamic Hush skin, and if you're going to be copying this skin, please use code ONI in the Fortnite item store beforehand in order to support me. Some other of these amazing skins that are coming out are the Guardians of the Galaxy skins. We're getting a brand new Groot skin on top of this as well. Ares is coming out in the April crew pack, and Kratos is returning to the Fortnite item store after being gone from the store for over 1,000 days. Use code ONI for any of these skins to support me. Now on top of all of this stuff, the Reaper Sniper Rifle has gotten a bit of a nerf. It no longer spawns in common and uncommon rarities. It only spawns in epic and legendary with a reduced spawn rate. Now it is rumored it has been given a buff. It no longer has bullet drop like it used to. Osurin, who's great at finding Fortnite leaks and finding out all data about the game, does think that this information is incorrect. Let's quickly rotate over here, because this person is going to take out Cerberus in a second. We'll use the drum gun. Looks like someone else is here in this fight. Oh, another Midas. Let's quickly move out of that. Nice. Let's quickly move towards zone here. We don't have a whole lot of health. That bullet drop is quite a lot. Let's reload our gun. Oh my gosh, I just realized I have no ammo. I have to go for a third party here. Now there is other updates to the game, but let's quickly push these fights before we go over them. All right, nice. Got ourselves some more. Bro, I got sniped. Oh, GG's. I'll go over the rest of the updates now from some earlier gameplay I had with this stuff. So bosses all got a buff in health as well. So if they feel a lot harder to fight at the moment, that's because bosses are harder to fight. The Enforcer AR has got a buff of damage as well. Increased headshot damage from 1.5 to 1.65, and pretty much all of the rarities increased damage by 1. The standard drum gun, not the mythic, the rate of fire is increased by 25%, and all of the damage has increased also. Not all of the rarities have completely increased for damage. The auto frenzy shotgun has now been nerfed slightly as well. It now reaches less distances than before, so basically when people run away, you're less likely to hit higher amounts of damage. The Wings of Icarus have now been re-enabled in comp, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. So kind of good that we didn't have to play a full game out, because otherwise I feel like I would have been wasting your guys' time. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave it with a like rating down below. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Join a great, awesome Fortnite community. As always, take care of yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the new update, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.